What's up everyone, it's your boy Splinchy back at you with another video. Today, we are diving into the latest meta for Kinnikuman Extreme Tag Rumble. With new characters constantly shifting the balance, who actually stands at the top of the range? So, based on the latest game data and analysis of their kits, we are breaking down the SSR fighters into tiers, from godly all the way down to optimal. Only these three for today. If you want to know who to pull and who to max out, you're in the right place. Before we start, here's the criteria. We are looking at overall utility across both quests and the Coliseum. The current meta heavily favors faction-based synergy. That means attackers who scale up their damage based on the number of allies from the same faction on the team. Buffers and tanks that can manipulate the move gauge are also ranked incredibly high. First up is the second generation Kinnikuman Great, and I'm putting him in godly tier because he has skills that ignore defense. Also, you can use his special move to rank up other cards on the field, and also it's very easy to fill up his special move gauge, so he's really good. He also has a tag team move with other godly Chojin as well. Next up will be this Kinnikuman right here. It's the newest one, so of course I'm putting him in godly because he has a really decent kit, as well as being very powerful. I reach a lot of big damage when I'm using him. It's easy to fill up his special move gauge. Also, I like that when his HP is below half, the special move gauge instantly increases by 5 on this next turn. So that's really good for being able to go second if you can't go first. So it has really saved my account many times, because some accounts out there, their speed is like super high and you just can't get around it. So he really helped me recently. Now another godly attacker would be this Kinnikuman here. So he's really good to build a Justice Superman squad with, and he does really decent damage. Yeah, his survivability is also pretty good. A very good godly character indeed. Now the next one is a very godly tank unit. Is a Silverman right here. So Silverman is really great at tanking and causing taunt, which makes other people attack him. And if you can make him as tanky as you can make him, then he will be very solid for your team. Of course, he is a perfect superhuman, but he could still be used in any other team. So yeah, he does really well on my team. Now, when it comes to this next superhuman, it is Kinnikuman Mariupol. This one here, and he is really good because he can inflict burn damage, and he can also cause defense debuff, which is really good for dealing more damage. And also he deals consistent damage while ignoring evasion. So he's also really good and godly. Pretty solid attacks as well, with an attack or skill that hits a single target, or he has another one that hits multiple enemies as well. Now the next godly character that you shouldn't pass up is this one, the Demon General himself. Very good for the Demon Chojin faction. So if you can get him, which you should be able to get him now as of the recording of this video, he's currently in the banner. If you can get him, definitely try to pull him as soon as possible. He is really good, as he could also easily fill up his special gauge meter, and as well as he is just a very good addition to Devil Superman teams. He has really decent attacks, and he does very well when you have him in formation, and he could do lots of damage. Now, the next Chojin I want to talk about is the Man. So the Man is another godly character that you can use, and he has moves that ignore taunt, also counterattack and shield, but that only lasts for 2 turns, but it still can make a difference in your battle. Also, he has special moves and tag team moves that are guaranteed critical hits, so really good for increasing firepower. Now, another very good tank is this Brocken Jr., and he's also godly, but I feel that the meta is slowly pushing him out, as he does grant shields to the entire party, and he has moves to do that, but characters like Zaman and Kinnikuman they can really hit hard, so I feel like they're slowly sort of on the way of pushing him out of the godly tier. But as of now, he's still a pretty solid tank. Now, another god tier character would be this Kinnikuman Super Phoenix. He does good with a maximum of 3 units from the Prince of Destiny's Chojin. You can increase damage. It does really well. I also really like his special move, as it can steal 1-star to 3-star cards. Also, his special move also ignores taunt, so really good at getting around the taunt, like with Soberman, so a good counter for him. Now, the next Chojin is this one, a perfect Chojin, and he is really good for godly as well. He is definitely great, as he can constantly deal damage while ignoring evasion. Also, he can reduce the defense of all enemies, and of course, while putting him on a team with 3 or more of the same faction of Chojin, you will definitely be able to do lots of damage. Now, the next Chojin I want to talk about is Chaos. So Chaos is also another godly Chojin that you should pick up and put on your team, as he's easy to use, and he increases critical hit rate with both skills when both skills are activated, and also his tag team move is guaranteed to be a critical hit, so very great to have on your team. Now, another good addition to your squad would be this Kinnikuman Soldier, as he can consistently deal damage with attacks that ignore all shields, which is really good because a lot of tanks have shields. And also, the more allies you have, the more powerful your special attack becomes. Also, he has a really good tag team move, which ignores taunt as well. So very good to get around and get through those pesky tanks. Now, the next Chojin that I want to talk about is Ashuraman. He is also a godly Chojin, but he is sort of on his way out from the godly tier. But each turn, at the beginning of each turn, he's good for being able to recover health. Also, he can apply medium burn. Also, he has a tag move with Sunshine. So he's still pretty good in terms of that. If you're going to have him on a Devil Chojin team, I think he is highly recommended at this point. But soon, I think he may be replaced. And the last Chojin that I want to put in the godly tier is this Neptune King. So I really like this Neptune King. He has a move that can cause a lot of damage to all Chojin on the other team, and of course he is able to apply minor fraction with that move as well. So it's really good actually. And also he has a tag team move, finishing move with Neptune Man, and it's also good just to have tag team moves in general because they deal massive damage. Alright, so for the must pull tier, I'm not going to really talk about these. I'm just going to put them all up there, and I'm going to tell you that these are really good Chojin to have on your team to sort of fill out your team and to add utility and so on. So starting with this new unit, yep, these are all must pulls at this point because they are really solid characters. But of course, not this solid, but they are really solid for this tier, for these higher tiers. So they do very well, especially this one. They all do well in different team setups. So you're gonna really need these to be able to fill out your team and to add utility. This one right here sort of gives me trouble, a little bit of trouble in Coliseum now, but I could still get around him. And of course, speaking of Coliseum, this one that's coming up, this one right here, he gives me maybe the most trouble as a tank. So yeah, you might want to put him on your team as well. Very good must pull character as well. Yeah, so these are all the must pull characters. If you can see them in another banner and you can get them by chance, I would definitely try. But they're not godly characters. They are still must pull characters to fill out your team. Now, these last remaining characters, they are all optimal in some form or way. So I'm gonna put them all there. They aren't the strongest, but they do well if paired with their faction or with other characters. So some of them can be used for tag moves, while others might be used for quests or content. But definitely a lot of these are not used for Coliseum at this point because everyone's using the godly and must pull characters for Coliseum, but sometimes they may be used on the team if you need a filler or two. So yeah, these are definitely optimal characters, and they're sort of niche characters at the same time because some of them have utility, like this one, to decrease the special move gauge and so on. Others have, like this one, will have other effects and so on. So here's my tier list. Of course, if I didn't mention the Chojin in these first three parts, there must be down here. In terms of the comments, these are the strongest ones. So I think these are the ones that you should be gunning for if you are starting new as of right now. Of course, don't forget, all this may change as we are approaching the 2nd year anniversary. New units will be coming out that will most likely change the whole dynamic of this tier list and what I think, but as of now, these are my thoughts with the current meta. So who should you actually focus on? If you are just starting out, aim for godly tier and must pull tier, of course. If you are building a specific faction, look for those godly tier characters first and then build behind them with must pull characters. Also, remember, the best characters often depend on your support cards and team composition. But other than that, do you agree with this ranking? Let me know your favorite SSR in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Kinnikuman Extreme Tag Rumble, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.